Hello and welcome to Tarot Sherpa. I'm Christine and today I will be your guide through the Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck. So the Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck was published by Blue Angel Publishing in 2017. The author and the artist is Ravynne Phelan. So Ravynne Phelan has illustrated and authored several other oracle and tarot decks. This was probably her most notable achievement. It is an 80 card tarot deck, but it is not a Golden Dawn based tarot deck. It is a completely rethought, reimagined use of tarot. So let's look at it a little closer. So it actually comes in a couple of sizes. This is one that my husband originally got when we were traveling. We were in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and he got this at Merlin's Realm, a wonderful little shop there in Sea Springs. And the cards in the little one are very, very, very tiny. They're very cute, very travelable. But we're going to look at the big deck. And it's this nice, lovely two-piece cardboard heavyweight box. It comes with a sizable guidebook here. It's got 307 pages. There's an entry for every card. As I said, it's an 80 card deck. You get 24 major arcana. And in the major arcana, you get keywords, phrases, meanings. You get past, present, and future. And then you get a potential blockage for each entry. And then when you get over to your numbered cards, and they're in 4 suits, you get fire, earth, water, and air. And then so for your regular numbered cards, keywords, phrases, meanings, and blockages. So it's really not necessarily upright and reversed, but if you wanted to use the reversed as a blockage, you could throw some reversals into your shuffling, and then you could have upright, reversed, or meaning and blockage, or don't, and just look at it either way in the reflection of what other cards are around. So you also have 16 court cards in the set, but you have, instead of your page, knight, king, queen, you have what's called a duality card. For example, the 11 of air is body, mind. And then you will have a ideal supporter, is what I call it. So in the suit of air, you have the scribe, and then you would have a king and a queen. So let's check this out. So illustrations are really, really very captivating. The style is this wonderful. I love this card. I'm sort of at an age of my life where I kind of identify with her now, the crone. But looking at how she's structured the deck and the artwork that she's used, it's really it's epic. It's just incredible, the artwork that she's put in here and the level of thought. If you read the acknowledgments in her book, it seems like it may have taken her perhaps longer than she thought, and she was acknowledging that her publisher and editor were very patient with her whole process. So let's look at these cards individually. So before we begin looking at the cards, this is just another comparison. This is the pocket size edition and the full size edition. Now the full size edition is 3 3/8 by 5 1/8 or 8.5 by 13 centimeters. So set these little guys aside, and we'll go ahead and begin with the Major Arcana. And our first card is Choice. So our first card is Choice. the child. 2, the maiden. 3, the youth. 4, the mother. 5, the father. 6, the crone. 7, the sage. 8, death and rebirth. 9, knowledge. 10, wisdom. 11, healing. 12, love. 13, union. 14, self. 15, abundance. 16, destiny. 17, journey. 18, thought. 19, emotions. 20, desire. 21, perception. 22, intuition. 23, integrity. 24, faith. Now we're going to move on to the earth suit. Beginning with Ace of Earth. 2 of Earth. 3 of Earth. 4 of Earth. 5 of Earth. 6 of Earth. 7 of Earth. 8 of Earth. 9 of Earth. 10 of Earth. And here the 11 is the duality of heaven and earth. 12 of Earth is the seneschal. And then the Queen of Earth, 13. And 14 is the King of Earth. Going on to our air suit. The Ace of Air. 2 of Air. 3 of Air. 4 of Air. 5 of Air. 6 of Air. 7 of Air. 8 of Air. 9 of Air. 10 of Air. 11 is the duality of body-mind. We have the Scribe. 13 is the Queen of Air. And 14 is the King of Air. Now we'll move on to the fire suit with the Ace of Fire, 2 of Fire, 3 of Fire, 4 of Fire, 5 of fire, 6 of fire, 7 of fire, 8 of fire, 9 of fire, 10 of fire. The duality is the masculine and feminine. The hero, 12 of fire. Queen of fire is 13 of fire, and yeah, we have a snuffle sighting even in this deck. And the king of fire. Finally, we go on to the water. The ace of water, 2 of water, 3 of water, 4 of water, 5 of water, 6 of water, 7 of water, 8 of water, 9 of water, 10 of water, emotion and intellect is the duality card. The counselor is the 12 of water, queen of water, and the king of water. Well, I hope you enjoyed our journey through the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck. Roses and thorns for this deck. This is an amazing deck. I mean, this is pretty epic stuff. Not a thorn, but just a consideration is that it's not a Rider-Waite-Smith deck, so it's going to take a little bit of time if you're going to memorize all of the cards, or if you're like me and you're just satisfied reading, because the descriptions she gives in this book are juicy. I mean, this is a meaty book. She puts in a lot of really great intuitive information in here. And it's really a masterwork of tarot right here. It's truly exceptional. So yeah, you have the full-size version and then the pocket version. The pocket version happens to be nice, and it was the first one my husband, the first version of this my husband got, and he was just in love with the deck, so he did eventually get the larger size deck, as did I, just from his recommendation to me, and then now mine to you. So if you liked this video, please hit like. If you like this type of content, please subscribe. I'm going to follow this up with a reading using the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, and I hope you will join me in that video. So I thank you for watching. Bye for now.